Well, here's that Royal Enfield 750 Interceptor engine, all done and ready to go home, I think. So I've let the owner know. I've sent him a message to say his engine's ready for him. There's been a few peculiar little things with this one. Obviously we had the crankshaft end float to deal with, and the top end was already stripped, so I checked the valves and seats and everything, and they were all okay and good. Basically it was just a matter of putting it back together. Had the camshafts out, obviously. The owner thought there might have been something wrong with them, but I think his problem with the way the bike runs is probably something on the bike. Just as well we did strip it though. I changed this sprocket for the cam chain tensioner, and looking at the terrible wear on the face of those teeth, I thought that perhaps it had been fitted the wrong way round, because it's off centre. But if it had been fitted the wrong way round, the rub marks basically are on the wrong side of the teeth for it to have been fitted the wrong way round. But my guess is there's quite a thick thrust washer that goes on after this sprocket, which fits between it and the timing cover. And I think maybe someone's had that thrust washer behind the sprocket, which has forced it outwards, and that sort of exaggerated wear on the sides of the sprocket teeth is pretty much the same sort of width as, or thickness, as that thrust washer. So I've got a feeling that's what's happened to that at some time in its life. But obviously I had another one to hand that was in, well, as new condition. They really don't wear out usually, so I fitted that. But this is the one that was in there, and it's just something I've never seen before. And I think that that explanation about the thrust washer being the wrong side of it is probably a very likely cause. So that's one to watch for. Make sure that that thrust washer goes on after the sprocket and not before it. Otherwise you'll be putting immense side loads on the teeth on this, and also it won't do your timing chain much good either. I think the timing chain that was in the engine must be pretty recent, because that's in good condition. But I think this is some wear that's been caused perhaps a while ago, and this sprocket has just been running there. I don't know, but there was no evidence of any stress or markings on the side plates of the timing chain or anything, so I would say that's alright. But a lucky find anyway, and I was able to replace it. We've also got the rev counter drive on now. It did have just a blanking plate over the hole. The owner supplied this. The drive spade on the end of it wouldn't fit into the slot in the camshaft end initially, until I took a file to the spade to sort of slim it down a little bit, and then that went in. And I've also fitted the auto advance unit and the points back plate, and set the points gaps up, and I'll say roughly timed them, because I timed them by twisting the cam to full advance and getting the points to just start breaking open as it went to full advance. But might be able to fine tune it by a couple of degrees each way for each cylinder on a strobe when the engine's running, but I'm sure it'll be timed well enough to run, and run pretty well. So just a matter of the owner coming to get it, and that'll be another one done.